India has been spectacular with the defensive pressure, and so has the Philippines. So it's going to be a battle of wills.
Battle of wills for a spot in main draw Pool B. Air ball to start things off for the Philippines. Dagar and India, the more sizable quartet as they find Singh on the cut, or Prince that is, excuse me. Mandai.
Yep.
Great job. Great job. He's so crafty. Gets the defender off of his feet. Leans in and is able to draw the foul.
Hey, one thing, Kyle. The Philippines will have quite the hard time to keep up 10 minutes of one-on-one action against a very lengthy and aggressive Indian defense. You want to get them off balance. You want to get them on the move. That's when your speed is going to be the most efficient. That's when you're going to find some open twos.
You made that point about Philippines yesterday. You said, yeah, they look good, but I'm seeing too much ISO ball. I would counter that argument with saying that, yes, they do play a lot of ISO, but I do think that they are so gifted in isolation. If they build a big lead on you, it doesn't matter if they're not playing team 3x3, they can still beat you. Well, with some purple rain.
They can beat you on one game, but can they sustain it through the course of a whole tournament against really good teams that will make you tired, that will make you only take contested and tough shots? Yep. And Mandai is one of the most skilled and talented individuals that we have in this competition. But I just think that he's going to overwork himself. And don't forget, you're going through the qualifying draw, then you got to go back at it again in the main draw. And it's going to be 5 straight days for the best case scenarios. See, that's a tough shot again.
Just off the iron, active hands inside, out to Mandai.
Different
Run
shot.
Up, get done up, blah.
Different shot, Kyle. Didn't have to work for that one. Catching and shooting. Efficiency goes up, doesn't it?
I don't know how Mandai made it through the metal detectors. The man is strapped. The man is strapped. Y'all don't know this.
Well, hey, if you're an arrow type guy, just shooting arrows, man.
Okay, no, he's got ammunition in his hand. That's a little more potent than just an arrow. Although he is on point, I just can't stop, can I?
No, you can't.
4-3.
That's what you call a sickness.
Mandai, to India's delight, is getting the rest right now. This might be the time for them to let Dagar go to work.
Nice.
Never mind. Manlangit almost got a bucket, but almost doesn't count. Dagar got him off his feet. Dagar, strong move, doesn't finish it.
No, he's trying to draw the contact way too much. He has the athletic ability to go to the cup. Keep it simple. Elevate high off the glass, go with the left hand, and you're going to be fine. Well, if you're looking to draw contact systematically, now you play right in the hands of a very physical and rugged Filipino squad, man. And that's something I mentioned to you, Kyle, as well. In recent memory, and as I explained to you, I'm paying attention, very attached to what's going on with the Filipino 3x3, and I can't remember a more physical 3x3 Filipino squad all around. Because from top to bottom, it's just a very, very athletic, physical, that can match up pretty well with the squads that have size. And I like what I'm seeing. So the main thing is both teams need to really keep up with their true identity.
Yes.
So India is all about ball movement and attacking closeouts.
I think that's a good point because this is the most physical Philippines team, and maybe the most balanced Philippines team I've seen in the men's competition.
1 through 4, you mean?
Yeah, 1 through 4 that I've seen in a while. They have, what they do is they always bring that extra flair, so you're going to get some crazy crossovers, some jellies. Like, they've always been perfectly fine providing the highlights, but it hasn't
part of the
amounted to success.
identity, yeah.
They aren't so highlight-driven, this team. They about their business, like a suit and tie. Everybody plays their role. They do have that star that does have that extra bit of flavor when you look
that
at
you can count on.
That you can count on.
Yeah.
But I do like the composition of this Filipino team in 2025. maybe the best, and that's no shade to the Almond
Oh, no.
and those guys in the past. Like, they came and they hooped. RJ Abadientos, do you remember these type of guys? Like,
hey, brother, I played against the Philippines in the 2017 World Cup. We had them in pool play, so I'm well aware.
So, you know, they've had some teams, but this one, it's got a little bit something different about it. There's the steal from Mondai. Got Prince all up in his face. Ooh, Silvio's got to finish those. He missed the crib. Look at the ball movement here from India now as they begin their attack. Prince on the drive. Prince with the finger roll.
With the left, too. That was sweet. There you go. You see?
That's beautiful. That's easy action.
Easy action. Keep it efficient.
Yes. Dagar. And they thinking they lucky stars that he missed that one. He made so many tough twos yesterday.
The thing about the Philippines, Kyle, is you're looking at a team, if they collaborate, set multiple screens and flashes just like that. Look again. Oh,
that gets beat by Prince. Got his fingerprints on that, but it doesn't stop the score. Philippines stick with it. Dagar shifts from 5th to 2nd.
He is so good.
Beautiful change of pace. Step back. Prince says, take that back.
Poor decision making. You're matched up with the lengthiest player in the whole tournament, and you're trying to just get one up on him quick. You got to do much better than that.
Loses that. Mondai. They're going to let him be the catalyst to the offense. These are the stars here. Mondai against Dagar. Uses the screen. Pocket pass. Nothing but length that time.
You know that in 3x3, you need to give a little bit more time to your teammate to drop down because it's so physical. You got to hold the screen and you get held up a little bit. So hold on to the rock or take one extra dribble before you make that pass.
Shout out to Andre Florin. He said, don't forget about that Philippines team for the World Championships. They were packed. I do remember that. That we did that in Manila.
Yeah.
In Philippines Arena.
Yeah.
Like
they've had some great teams, man.
Yeah, well, you played in that tournament. 18 in Philippines, didn't you?
2017 in France.
Oh, okay.
And we had the Philippines in the group. But to me, it's more so like you're looking at who you're matching up against and who you're capable of matching up against.
That's a fact. Oh, double cross, but the defense stays true.
And that's a turnover.
It looked like that was a highlight waiting to happen. Mondai, though.
Yeah, but the Indian defense, let me tell you, Kyle, it's premium.
Oh, look at that. That was the cross. Had him off balance and just a missed dribble. That's all it took to turn it over.
One thing that India has been doing really, really well, Kyle.
What's that?
They're attacking with rhythm. They don't just settle for initial athletic advantage that is like conceived based off length or height, right? They're looking at, okay, let's get the ball moving and attack closeouts. And they've been so successful at it. Also, they'll hit you with the little backdoor cuts. And we saw a few turnovers because the passes were not good enough, but the ideas are there.
Ball fake.
See, once again, talking about the silly turnover. They have two passes, wide open shot at the 45, or layup with Singh. But a bad pass gives air to the Philippines to try to tie things up or even take the lead.
Down 6-7 right now, so we're just past 3 minutes in. Eusebio from the block. He will attack Prince. Prince is not having it.
The length, man, the length.
Muthu gets it to Dagar. Dagar! Man, he's strong as a crowbar. That rhymes, so threw it in there.
Well, but I mean,
layup
when you're thinking of crowbar, man, it's like, I don't know if there's anything tougher than a crowbar. So I like that.
That is what he represents for India. He's not just about the stylish plays and the two-point shooting. He's built tough, man. He'll drive on you, not afraid of the contact. Sedu Rifa. Can't score at that time.
You get to your spots, but that's tough.
Prince, no, bro.
And that's a bad shot.
Yeah. But I do like how India is getting to their sets quickly. You see that ball? That ball is cleared quick. It moves.
The ball doesn't stick.
Yeah, the ball doesn't stick.
That's like one of the poorest decision that we've seen India take offensively with that shot from Prince. But outside of the turnovers, the concepts, the ideas are good.
8-6. This game decides who goes on to the main draw. Pool B. The winner goes on to play China and Chinese Taipei in the main draw. So I think that's probably the most favorable main draw, by the way, too. So between these two teams, whoever wins and advances to the main draw,
they're going to be a factor for sure.
I don't think they're exactly shaking in their boots going against China and Chinese Taipei.
Well, China is always going to be a tough matchup. It's just such a physical squad. But Chinese Taipei is a team that you cannot take for granted or underestimate because of the outside shooting and their speed.
Understandable. The guard, jump hook, no good. Singh. He draws the foul on the jump hook himself. Third team foul on the Philippines. He's got a free throw coming up. Got a good one here in our 6th contest of 23 on this final day of qualifying draw play. Got a session break coming up after this one, a brief one.
A very short one.
And Singh puts the round thing in the round thing. 9-6 the result. Setarifa setting up Eusebio. Eusebio driving with reckless abandon. Nobody wanted no smoke. The guard just playing with him.
Nice.
Hey, he didn't forget the tip.
Great court awareness by Prince.
A gratuitous possession for India. Mandai, ran into trouble there. He gets it back. 3 to shoot. Mandai on the drive. Mandai served it up on a platter and got it devoured by Prince. Now Prince.
Too tall, too strong.
Too little. And Prince gets caught reaching in. Too overzealous after the bucket. So India lead this thing by 4.
Remember what made Philippines successful early in the game? They were collaborating, hitting them with 2 screens, quick re-screens. That's a good one. There you go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't hold on to the rock.
Yeah, so that was a 1 pass and shot possession. The guard does the same for India, but his teammates will hustle down a rebound for him. Monday took a shot to the chin, apparently. So he's going to try to get his scruples back together.
The Philippines needs to get this defense moving. They need to do a lot of off-ball movement, but they need to not be so spread out at that moment. They need to make sure that India is worried about too many options at the same time, so eventually they'll break down. If you keep it simple, they're too long and aggressive. You see, always hands in the passing lane, always hands active, long body, contesting shots. The percentage drops when you're contested with length, man. The percentage drops.
Setarifa sets up shot.
Big bucket.
He hit that one from Sabu.
They needed that. They needed that desperately. Oh, man.
Oh, Prince steps through, excuse me. Stretch Armstrong. I mean, the length on this dude is crazy. Pause. Setarifa drive into the cup. 12-9 contest, 4:02 to go. It's the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, rapping with you right now. Angelo, the Czar, Sakarakis on the mic as well. We having some fun. It's Mandai, excuse me, misses. Singh.
And 1.
Oh, no continuation. Foul on the floor. They won't get the continuation. And we won't continue for the next 30 seconds. It's time for a media timeout. 12-9.
Let's see on the replay, maybe.
There's Mandai.
Now we're going to see the buckets.
Some of the highlights. So I could tell from your face you thought that he probably should have got continuation there.
Well, it's all about the timing. You're thinking about, is it really called on the ground or is it called as the ball is getting gathered? And
well,
from my angle, felt like it was on the gather. But
I think that it was on the floor. I think if it was a split second later, maybe he gets continuation.
I respect the call, Kyle. I respect the call.
Sing.
And he's going right back at it, getting his own revenge. Didn't get the first bucket. I'm going to get the second one.
2-possession game here with 3.5 to play. Setarifa gets redirected.
That Indian length being felt right now.
It's a big part of their strength. Speaking
and
of strength, man, you can't play soft down there.
Do you have a feeling that last year's heartbreak for Team India is being carried on coming into this competition? Because they play with purpose. They play with a grit that makes them quite successful because they're responding to the intensity proposed by a very, very good Filipino squad, man.
I don't know if, it's hard to tell if this is something they're carrying over from last year.
It would for me, personally, for example, if I were to be eliminated from a competition the previous year, I'm coming back in with vengeance the year after.
Well, they certainly have done that. If they can hold on, the guard is a danger. And he has put the Philippines on the ropes, down by 6 points now. They need, they don't need that. The Cookie Monster. Dugard, no good. Look at the extra effort from Muthu. Dugard, out his pocket pick there from Mandai.
Well, 1-1, ball in the center. You pick my pockets, I pick yours.
Swung over, Setarifa has not made a scoring appearance from long range, at least in this one. Muthu, bottled up, kicks it out. Dugard, up fake, drives right. Dugard navigating traffic. That is basket weaving. As he just somehow found the seam, contorts at the rim. And
he has great body control, Kyle. He knows how to slow down and take hits before finishing. And the Philippines calling for a much-needed timeout.
Who's been more impressive in the men's competition?
As a team or as
an individual player?
No, as an individual. Because the reason that you have to talk about Dugard, he's not a one-trick pony. No. He plays defense. Yes. He guards. He will match up with anybody with the willingness to get it down on the floor. Active hands. He can shoot it, but his body control and his willingness to get to the cup with purpose makes him quite an impressive asset for Team India.
He's like that. He's like that. He's getting a rest right now. 16-9, 2.5 to go. India, they got this game in their hands like a Nintendo DS. All they need to do is finish the last 2:26.
I always say it because I want to make my thoughts clear to anybody listening to me. Playing one-on-one is part of the game, and trust me, you need it at a high clip. That's the way you get out of tough situations. You need that. But when you play against a very athletic and lengthy defense, you have to understand how much more difficult it's going to be for you to come up with the same looks you usually come up with.
Yeah, facts.
And that's the way it goes when you play against Team India. So how do you adjust? That's the question. And I didn't see the adjustment from Team Filipino in this matchup, Kyle. I didn't see the adjustment. Actually, let me correct. I saw it in the first 2 minutes, right? They were getting easy layups, weren't they? How do you get those easy layups? Well, you don't play one-on-one.
I'm telling you, man, for India, they keep proving whoever they're playing against. I mean, it's like trying to pet a tiger. I mean, it is a dangerous situation for you. Oh, Dugard. He gets off for the offensive foul, shows some sportsmanship. A lot of bit of an elbow. Setarifa's been through enough. Chin check.
Chin or nose?
I think that's a chin check. And Setarifa, remember, he got injured earlier in this game where his eye was bleeding.
I don't think it was ill-willed. It's more, and based on the replay, it's who's in the corner on the left. But to me, it's more accidental. Might be called an offensive foul, Kyle. Might be. But, oh, I'm back on it again. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Oh, yeah, see.
Yeah. Hold on. Come
no,
in.
I'm not getting in there.
No, yeah, yes, you are. Come on.
Don't break.
Say hi. Say hi.
There we go. That's our camera time for the day. We had to commandeer it. We had to steal it. Oh, he's bleeding. Dagard with another apology, but you know, these. Let's listen in.
Like, to me, it's like stepping over. Look,
but you know,
he's stepping over, and
you see that motion all the time from players that are going to the Euro step. They bring that ball across.
No, but he's not going out of his cylinder. That's what I mean. To me, he's going up. It's a circular upward motion. If it was a circular forward motion, I would give it an offensive foul call.
Let's see what.
But if it's circular upward and you're trying to be too tight within the cylinder of the offensive player trying to get a bucket, well, you put yourself at risk. You put your body at risk.
Well, they say that it was a clean play from Dagard. He was,
because it's circular upward
in the cylinder. Yeah.
It's not circular forward.
Setarifa is not happy. He's been through enough. Dagard continues his outstanding performance. Makes it a 10-point game. This game was close. It was back and forth. Remember, it was 7-6?
Mm-hmm.
Since then, the Philippines have been outscored 12-3. Quick math, Eusebio goes off the window. Muthu sneaky. Prince elevates. Oh, and can't finish with the scoop-de-doo. That had potential. Manlangan was coming to set the screen. Now it's Mandai. Prince says, get out of here. Show me. No. Mandai. No good.
Show me the Mandai?
Yeah, I was waiting for it. That's not happening. It's my last chance to get that bar in for him. Oh, Dagard. He is a danger. Put an N in his last name. Dagard ends it once again.
The better team won. Pretty simple.
Agreed. India gonna be trouble. They are headed to the main draw. And they might be wrecking shop in the main draw as well.